Here we go. Here we go.
And here we are. Just me and Cobbler. Savage Thursday.
Just me.
Brad's here.
I was looking at the cameras. There's only two of us on there.
Yeah.
Oh, and your cat. And your cat.
Three of us, yeah.
Three of us.
Oh.
There's Bradius Caesar. Boy, what I'd give for
it's like
what I'd give for
wanted more permissions.
Red beard like that, man. I'd be the bearded one for sure. I was thinking about growing it back out.
This is as long as my hair has grown.
Well, yeah, Brad, I know. I'm growing my hair out too. What do you think about that?
I suppose you do have the same issue.
Benno's here somewhere. Wicked is he's got Mama working, so we're not going to try to put him on the mic too much, and we may have to tell him it's his turn 2 or 3 times before because he's got the munchkins. What did he call them? No, he didn't call them munchkins. He called them gremlins or something like it. Yeah, and see, Huff will be along in a moment. So, how you guys doing, man? How's your week so far?
Pretty good.
Shadow Strong. Not gonna need that because you guys pulled the whole frickin' building on the 2nd floor. It's what you get for using shotguns and stuff. But hey, who am I to tell you how to do your battles?
I mean, to be fair, we also cut our way through the door. We were definitely saying we're not being stealthy.
Yeah.
Yes, you said that like we're not climbing up to the 3rd floor window that's open. We're gonna go right through the door. And you did.
I mean, Peggy's the only one who could do it, and we're not splitting the party like that. That's how Peggy dies.
Fish probably could have climbed. He's got a lot of climbing stuff.
Let's see. I've got somebody's hit Peggy. There's a hit on Peggy. But obviously... Get in line. Somebody hitting on Peggy. I'm going to remove that because that was obviously something that got negated. But it is Peggy's turn. We are nearing the end of this little adventure module, the first of 3. And then after this, Bradius has got some... What is it we decided to do? In the space fantasy?
Some kind of...
I don't know.
Suede Fantasy was the next idea.
Oh, Suede Fantasy was the next idea, but he may change his mind. Whatever Brad wants to run, while I convert the next. And somebody else wants to,
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
What's up? There's
Sound check.
Captain Roland Jaro playing Lieutenant Commander Scott Huffniner.
That's Scott Steelbuns Huffniner to you.
I was gonna say he's got an interesting new nickname there.
Steel buns. Buns of steel. Yeah.
You're the guy who invented it.
Ooh.
But Peggy's up first. We're going to move right into combat as soon as I find Peggy. There she is. She's in the.
Right. She's going to go on hold since she's kind of pegging Huff right now.
She's pegging Huff. That's right. She's pegging Huff. Let's move over to the encounters map. And she goes on hold, which brings us to Gunther the Fish. Where is the fish? There's Fish. He's up here in the corner.
The fish is worried about this scary thing right in front of him that's trying to murder
He should be. He should be very scary.
Yeah, he's very, very scared. But he's got an idea. He just got beat up repeatedly, so maybe it's not a good idea.
Let's see how healthy. You're perfectly healthy, man. What do you mean got beat up repeatedly?
He got the vigor -1 part.
Oh, yes.
So he's gonna wildly strike out with his sword because he set down his flashlight and was very lucky with it. And he's gonna try to chop at this super duper scary thing.
At the super duper scary thing, which is way down here at the... Yeah,
it's better.
Way down here. Oh, that's a hit.
That's got to be a penny.
That's got to be a Benny. Now, at least they are shaken. Is that another Benny or?
Let's see if that.
There, get a Benno.
Let's see what that happens with that, and then.
I mean, that would be the. So you want me to apply that then?
Hi, Saffron.
I think so. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea, but
Very good. She's shaken. You down arrowed it, and hey, man, what happened to my? What in the wide world of sports has happened? There it is. It's hiding. Oh, serious? I got to unlock each.
You have to unlock each one. What? I was ready to go and everything, and then like 5 minutes before the game, just internet decided to die.
I thought they were supposed to fix all that for you.
Well, it's been fine for the most part.
Well, if they fix it, they wouldn't have to keep coming back.
True.
Yeah,
sounds like they fixed it, just not all the way.
There goes your job security.
Nobody wants to cure cancer.
Yeah, that's right.
They'd rather treat it.
Let's see. Lock all those windows, and now there's my stuff, and Huff did a. There's another issue where. Oh my gosh.
Kind of errors.
No, I accidentally moved my resized my screen, and in Fantasy Grounds, that's a bad thing to do. You know. Yeah,
Fantasy Grounds doesn't like that, especially if you have things just in the right position.
Well, I do because I'm using, desktop capture and stuff. Right now, I'm trying to find the character tokens, and there they are, way up there. So let's unlock them, move them back down where they're supposed to be, because that's how I award bennies for down arrow, which Peggy forgot to say. She said I'm going on hold. I
didn't end my turn.
She
went
hasn't
on
actually
hold.
ended her turn yet.
Oh.
Only I down arrowed thus far.
That's right. You have down arrowed thus far. Thus. Who are we missing? Wicked is not quite with us yet. So, it won't let me grab a Benny.
So did I miss anything in the first few minutes of the game?
There you go, fish.
Yeah. So much.
All right. So Peggy went on hold. I tried to stab this thing, and then you came in.
Gotcha.
There used to be this cool little tray that had all this stuff in it. And
who was that left?
Ron did.
No, Ron is. I think.
No, I'm here.
Maybe it was my duplicate.
Wicked?
Yeah, Wicked.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's his turn. We're going to put him on hold. At least for the moment. CopyBot goes on hold as well. And
so there's a lot of small people.
There are a lot of small people. This dude.
There's the supervisor of this tiny humans.
Yeah, supervisor of tiny humans. He
Wrangler
tries to touch you, Huff. And misses.
Whoopsie.
And number 7, where is it? Moves back. What does it see when it gets to here? Oh, looky there. This comes up behind Peggy, attempting to touch her. It tried to touch 2 different people, looks like.
Got Gunther.
Hey, I'm not even over here. I got teleported away.
Yeah, really.
Not a moment too soon, because you almost got hit.
Yeah, almost hit Gunther and missed Peggy. So, hey, we move right along here. to Sid Galewin. These shadows moving in and out. You're like, you guys are all kind of freaking out, man, because you see the shadows moving on the wall, and then all of a sudden they're standing in front of you, and then they're gone again. I can see how this could be nerve-wracking. No better way to rack your nerves.
I don't know if there's really much I can really do.
I don't know if there's much most of us can do.
I mean, if we had some actual attack powers, it might be a little different.
You can, the people who can stab them, you could go give them gang up bonuses.
I don't even know where everybody even is. And I'm kind of stuck between CompuBot and Donnie and Shadows.
I'm trying to figure... Oh, yes. You got teleported there, didn't you, Gunther?
Yeah, and then Sid was right there, and then he just left with the light. So I had to get mine out.
Oh, left with the light. Okay. So are you... There's a big arrow.
I'm going to tell Donnie to duck for one. I'm going to shoot the one that's in front of him.
Donnie, duck? Donald, duck.
Quack. I don't know what sort of penalties you want to add to that.
What are you shooting him with?
Colt.
Your Colt? I'm not going to apply any penalties. You guys got enough problems.
Indeed.
Okay, Shadow Elemental did not get hit.
Well, he was shaken, but...
Yes, but...
Oh, Shadow Elemental. I didn't even know I had Shadow Elemental targeted.
That's the scary one you left me alone with without a light.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I didn't even realize I had something else targeted, but I untargeted it.
Well, you know what? Shaking helps.
Yes, it does. And down arrow.
Right. All right there, Steel Buns Huffniner.
I can't remember which one I was punching.
Am I roboting again? Am I going to disconnect?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, he just disappeared.
And there he goes.
Well, he sounded fine.
At least we got a warning there. What'd you say? You couldn't remember which one you were clinching?
Which one I was punching.
Oh, I thought because I said steel buns and you said clinching, and I'm like, don't you have to clinch both of them? I didn't know you could do them one at a
He's
time.
talented. He goes one at a time.
No. I can make him dance.
Oh,
And you see the guys do the thing with their pecs.
Yeah, Terry
Like that up
Terry
and down.
Crews.
Yeah.
well,
Rada.
It's kind of funny,
Flipping
Venom,
finish
you're
your
like,
router?
I'm going robotic. Am I going to disconnect? And you sounded perfectly fine.
You sounded fine, but then your picture disappeared. And yep, he certainly is.
Yeah, just like all your videos just went blank. And it's like, yeah.
I guess I'll target the one on the left.
Oy vey.
Let's see, 6 and 14 and that's it. Oh.
Yes.
Awesome.
Damn.
Let's. There it is. He's got one Benny left. And that is not enough to soak all those wounds. Crit fail, which wouldn't matter anyway, because boom, it goes back to the plane of shadow.
I think that means he goes back
Away
to
with
a
thee.
different plane, but like the bad part of the plane. Like
Z
the part where they all
plane,
have
Z
night
plane.
lights.
Yeah.
Is that purple blood? Is there purple blood on the ground?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Purple blood, that's always a nice sign. But if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and move back up one up into this hallway.
You move forward.
And say down arrow.
And you turn around and you see there's one up behind Peggy trying to touch her. But she just moved.
Peggy's a big girl. She can take care of herself pretty good.
Down arrow.
Did you call me?
Steel Buns has been awarded
Yes.
a Benny for down arrowing.
I said,
And
you're a big girl. You can take care of yourself. I've seen you fight off worse than that guy.
Call me a big girl.
Remember those sailors in Fleet Week?
Yes, she does.
oh, it hits.
Who got hit? CompuBot?
Yeah. And oh wow, okay. Said you're standing here, right? And you can see CompuBot, and all of a sudden this shadow comes up behind him. And where is old CompuBot? There he is.
Bless you.
Pussy.
I'm not sure which end that came out of, but it moved your whole body.
Uh-oh.
And-
Got taken out and we lost somebody?
Boom! All
We
of a
lost Wicked
sudden,
again.
CompuBot is dropped in pieces at your feet.
I
And
didn't do it, Donnie.
yeah, so like he picked him up and teleported forward like 3 steps. It was kind of stupid, but it happened that way.
Anything we need to loot off
The
the
hell?
Shaken.
I'd say your shaken status is removed
No,
and
that's
then some.
Gloams.
Oh,
That's Gloams.
that's the glow shaken status. Okay. Oh, okay. It's that guy. Oh,
Really didn't want to be shaken.
it's Donnie. Donnie's on hold. I can't really go until he gets a chance to get back and do something. Hello there, little kitty. Little tabby kitty. That's
Which
actually
one was that, Harvey?
big
Yeah, that
tabby,
was Harvey.
big tabby kitty.
He's the little one.
Oh, really? Let's see
They're
what
both little compared to the that
Donnie
we had
can
before, the
do.
orange tabby.
Donnie, let's see what his. He got some powers.
Can he heal CompuBot?
I thought he had like do something with lights, but he.
Mendy.
I think it was an adventure card that let him do the light thing.
Ah, it was an adventure card that let him do that. That was it. Because he really doesn't have any powers there for. Let's see.
It was the hurricane one that was like, you can use any power.
Yep. So that door is open. I hate to make a move for Wicked in this situation. I think what he's going to do is take defensive maneuvers. Like that. Thanks, Brad. Yeah, I don't know. I hate to make a move for him. You know. This is
I'll go ahead and take my turn then.
yeah, if you want to go ahead and interrupt and
That works. Now that, I got one up my ass.
oh,
Shotgun's not doing anything for me. She puts it away. Draws the spoon. It's
The
time.
holy spoon. Vantioch.
If ever she was going to find out that she awakens magic in this wooden spoon, it's now.
Let's pray. Yeah. I mean, I'm almost to the point that I'm going to put the pistol back and pull out my silver dagger. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
you know, at least the silver might do something.
So hoping someone turns on the radio. So I got teleported away.
That's a hit, and you got a Joker bonus.
oh, excellent. All right, not bad.
Shaking at least.
That's
So.
right. That's more than a shotgun did.
That was Gloum 7, yes. So the spoon seems to be working.
Right, where the shotgun was.
It's at least more effective.
The whole time.
The fucking spoon. She should be Peggy the spoon.
I think.
Peggy the Spoon Lambert.
She hasn't awakened her final form yet.
So we're back at
Frieza.
Donnie, but it was this guy's turn, Gloum 17. So
Yeah, I had no arrow to down, so.
yeah, no arrow to down, but you did wonderful earlier, passing your turn right along. So there you go, Peggy. You get your little down arrow.
Yeah.
13 bennies.
I really,
Tell you what, yeah, somebody should be having Elam, or not Elam. What is it?
well, I have Elin.
Not Elam. The one where you can use your bennies on other people. That's a leadership type
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that'd be nice. I don't have that.
The seventh son or something or another.
Yeah, that's how you can use them for weird things. It's a regular Suede one.
Oh.
I think there's a war one. Also.
Yeah, I'm trying to use it, but Peggy's, of all my characters, Peggy's got the best rolls, so I don't know what it is.
So
It's
this,
just because of Savage Worlds, I think.
because Donnie really could interrupt.
He rolls a
you know
4
what?
and the universe goes, ha ha.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to.
I'm totally gonna die in Strahd to madness.
I think we all probably are. And hello, buddy.
Yeah, I'm already preparing a backup character.
Donnie's going to defend, and he's going to go off hold before it gets to this guy's turn.
Well, as far as Amir is concerned, Mike, he's immortal. He can't die.
And he's going to at least move
There's
here.
fate's worse
That's
than
good.
death.
Indeed. Like being stuck in Barovia for
Oh,
one.
that's not
and
a
doll.
That's not a.
Toy.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got it.
But not a wall.
Donnie can only do 5, right? Base 5. Yeah.
Happened to Donnie anyway.
He's busy.
So this one is Glom 17. It was his turn, and he is going to try to attack him. Oh, he's blinded. That's right, he's blinded. So that's a lot of negatives. Uh-oh.
Speaking of which,
That's still a miss.
the best strategy is to come up to crazy ideas and ask Marv.
I'm like, I don't understand. But you do realize that there is a room here next to you that's a radio room. So if you're looking for a radio, there's...
If only someone would go use it so I can use my card.
Your car?
Card.
Oh, your
An
card.
adventure card that relates.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that guy misses Donnie, and
Maybe if you ask nicely, they'll
Donnie's
teleport you
here.
into the radio room, Fish.
The teleporty guys are gone. It's just the scary one here.
that's Glom 1.
They're
Which
all
one is
scary.
he?
The one that gives the negative vigor is here.
Man, it is very difficult. Trying to... Here he is. Okay.
Ah, welcome back.
Is Donnie back?
Yes. Are you having internet issues too?
No, peripheral issues, like The reason when I logged in, it changed the volume. Like everything in my headphones sounded fine, except on Discord, and everybody was real low.
Oh.
For some reason, my camera's not being registered. It's saying another program might be using it. Won't let me get on there.
Don't worry about it, man. You were on hold, didn't know what to do. You were about to get attacked, so I took you off hold. You took defensive maneuvers and ran out this door.
I was just going to sit on defense and actually sit in that door and try to tank those two, so that they weren't killing anybody else.
Okay, so that
That's
door is
about
still
as useful as I
closed.
could be.
So you would rather stay here and just defend?
Yeah, I had two guys on me, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm attacking someone else who may be able to actually hurt them.
Got you. And now this one attacks. Yes. And misses. And Glom 1 tries to attack Donnie. Oh. Uh-oh.
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 That's going to get past his, his defenses.
At least it
At
wasn't
least that wasn't
damage.
damage. Yeah.
Well, let's see if he
Roll many ones.
decides to do that.
Did the door get closed? The door got closed somehow.
Unharmed! Unharmed!
Nice.
Nice.
I must have clicked on it accidentally, Venom. Yeah, so he's going to Benny that down. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that.
That sounds like something you do, though.
Oh, really? Really? I'll remember that. I'll remember that just for you, Venom. And then down arrow.
No. I
Down
get
arrow,
enough,
so he gets another
quote-unquote,
Benny.
love from Engorgio.
Oh, that is
Don't summon him.
Don't summon. Don't say his name, man. Don't
Just don't say it 2 more times and we'll be good.
All right. Well, Shadow Elemental has one target here, and she's got a lot of things she can do.
I'm willing to accept her unconditional surrender.
Are you now?
Maybe.
Let me take a look at how this power reads. Okay. Give me a spirit roll, Brad. Are you
I
happy
feel
with
like
that?
I want to try to Benny that.
Do you? Okay.
I'm not going to Benny that again.
Can I take back my Benny?
Unfortunately not. And
Never works that way.
find the appropriate effects. You are asleep. You fall asleep.
Who?
I feel like the nap.
The only other guy doing damage?
Oh, I take it the nap.
Yes, the only other guy doing damage
Oh,
Just-
that's not true. Peggy's got her spoon.
went to sleep.
Brad, this is no time for your narcolepsy to kick in.
I knew I should have had that espresso.
Oh yeah. No. That she can't go that way because that's downstairs. Oh, she can do that. Sure, she can. What the hell? Oh. I was like, who died? Nobody died.
It was a terror fart.
And that was the end of the round.
I'm gonna Joker in my sleep so well. Oh,
And you did Joker in your sleep.
Hilarious. I was just thinking, watching you.
do you want to hear a story from Gunter's childhood while I'm here? Because
Sure.
I have all sorts of crazy ideas today.
No, go ahead. We want to hear Gunther's childhood story.
Yeah,
Well,
we
you
don't
see,
know
when
anything
he was a
about.
child in East Germany, there was not very much fun going on. You know, they had all this stuff. They didn't even have the coffee. These playgrounds were made of shrapnel, and it wasn't even the good shrapnel. It was the leftover shrapnel.
What?
So he did not have that many friends, but he did have a group of imaginary friends. Yeah, they were for some reason they were Swiss. You don't see very many of those in East Germany, but that's why he found them. He said, "Oh, hey, they're my Swiss friends. They bring the chocolate," but they didn't because they were imaginary.
They brought
But
the
if
imaginary
they were
coffee.
real, they would have brought the chocolate. That was he would play all day long. This is
Smart
how he
guy.
learned to climb so well. For instance, he would climb with his imaginary Swiss friends up walls, jumping over the swing set, which was didn't have the swinging part. It was more of a trees that fell over.
Just a set.
It wasn't even one of those good trees. It was an old tree.
I think you broke Marb.
Yeah.
But anyway, the point is, right now he is sleeping and he is dreaming of his childhood, and he is very much hoping something very weird is going to happen. Very weird.
Okay.
He's probably dreaming of eating chocolate with his Swiss imaginary friends.
So
I'm gonna
when you
play
make the GM laugh real good, you get a Benny, but that was beyond just. So I'm gonna let you play any
It's an
card you
advance.
want to play, any
All right,
card,
just
whether it's been played or not. You pick a card and you play it right now.
Ooh.
Mm.
Let's see. That was Drake. What's up?
Oh, well, I had a good laugh going, Drake. Thank you very much. Was it 50 months in a row? My God, man, that guy's like, oh, I've known him a long time now. That's before COVID, people. Before COVID, man.
It's a myth. There is no before COVID.
I will let you think about the card that you want to use, Gunther.
Well,
And
the
you can.
question is,
Yes.
Venno, what do you think about frying pan?
To be honest, I'm not sure that would help us any, but it would get us out of this particular situation. I'll allow it if you want to play it.
Well, the obvious idea here that might somehow be helpful, I would say, that isn't that is the cavalry card.
Did you play Contact?
Here comes the cavalry.
Yeah, I actually played Contact while I was telling the story.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see.
I was hoping his Swiss friends would show up.
Here comes the cavalry. All right, let me move some windows around here. Give me just a moment. So, talks amongst yourselves.
Coffee talk.
And then it's just awkward silence.
Why did that image not open, I wonder? Let me come over here and look for...
Enjoy.
Oh, which kitty is that? Is that
You've
is that
guys,
Joy?
Clear joy. Yeah.
Hi, Joy.
you guys have seen this guy once before.
There she goes.
And I'm gonna do it this way.
When I first saw it, my immediate thought was Chris Angel, but it's like, wait a second, no.
I think that's what she said last time too.
And
I don't think I can
then,
properly do anything
actually,
on my
I
turn.
need to do this. You're not gonna. Don't pass your turn yet.
Okay,
Whatever you do.
that's what I was
Okay,
getting
so
at.
I'm gonna do this. And then I'm going to do this.
So who is this guy again?
This guy appeared when you guys were in the Bone Tower, I think it was. And you kind of shoot him off.
Did we?
Yeah, he said, "Hey, I've come to help y'all out." Really?
No.
Yes, he did. He said he'd come to help y'all out, and you guys were all freaked out.
I do not remember that.
And you sent him away. Yes, you certainly did. I think it was in the Bone Tower. He says, "My name is."
I've slept since then.
Was he the one who was like disguised as things?
My name is Cormac McConnor.
Now, that name sounds familiar.
Yes, you can't have me Lucky Charms. But Gunther can have Cormac McConnor for the rest of this encounter. And you might want to look over his card there, his stat block, because you were awake and he is standing at your feet.
Oh, that was quite the dream.
So does he just kind of dream this Carmack up and he appears?
No. No, I believe there was a card played. It was called Here Comes the Cavalry, right?
Well, yes,
There's all sorts of things that he can do that I can't tell what they do because
Kitty dinner time.
they're from the
she's had dinner. That's a
NPC
treat.
module.
A bribe.
They're from the NPC module of...
It says,
Oh, they're you mean...
I can't look at the info. It says, module attempting to use is not loaded.
Well, then load it up. It's the powers.
No, it says it's the NPC one, and I don't have permission to that one.
NPC. Oh, really? Okay. So... Well, I could fix that. Can you drag powers to his...
I don't see why not.
We'll find out. Just copies of the one that he has there?
Here we go, powers. Yeah, just copy the ones that he's got there.
Oh,
and
yeah, that worked.
Yeah, and then you can take a look at what each one of them does. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put you on hold. And you still got a turn coming. I'll let you. I'm gonna put you on hold, which puts Cormac McConnor. Yeah. Gloom, which takes us to this guy who is over here trying to touch Huff in all the wrong places. Touching some Huff. Too many. Oh. That is a hit.
Oh, at least it wasn't a raise.
Let's see if he can do any. He's unharmed. So it doesn't do much good. This guy, he's going to take one more swing at Donnie. One more attempt to touch Donnie. Did he not? Touch, wounds, one ignored. What the? It doesn't tell me what he did here.
It was a touch attack.
It doesn't have anything targeted. It is, yeah, it doesn't look like there's a target, or you just did the fighting instead of the other thing. It's set up weird.
There we go, it's a miss. I knew it was a miss because he was defending or whatever. Scott Huffniner, Mr. Steel Buns himself. You could do it! Bun the steel.
Now I'm thinking of a very silly hero.
So Chris Angel,
Buns of Steels.
Chris Angel is not an enemy then.
No, he's here to help, and we need it.
Okay.
You can't see him anyway.
That's a lie. He was on my screen right in the middle of it, bigger than life, with some kind of green ball between his hands.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that was for this.
So I didn't know
that was for the stream.
Remove that.
Oh, yeah. You can close that shared image. You don't know he's here though, because he's in the stairwell with fish.
I can smell a leprechaun from a mile away. Don't give me that shit.
No, he's not a leprechaun.
Definitely
He's not a
skill.
leprechaun. Similar.
Leprechaun, she, whatever you want to call him.
It's a she. Yes, it's a she.
Leprechaun.
Hit with Ray. Oh. Could it? Oh. 2 bennies though. What can we can't do nothing there. Better use the last benny. Can't take him with you. Uh-oh. Guess what? That's still 3 wounds. All right. Anything else, Huff?
Hang on a second, I'm looking at what I can see here.
Trying to see
Is
what
that guy still there, or did I just poof him away too?
No, he's not poofed away.
He's not.
He did not
away.
poofed. No.
Okay. I need to find a magic weapon to hold in my other hand so I can punch with my fist.
Drake, 100 biddies, man. Drake tends to throw his big biddies around sometimes.
Down arrow.
But he still goes to the gym a couple times a week, so I guarantee you his biddies. Never mind. Down arrow.
Yeah, let's please not go there, Marb.
Who has
I don't
not
need any mental images.
gotten their extra Benny yet for down arrowing? Just wicked.
Did Peggy get hers?
Yes.
Okay.
You're asking for Cormac, Brad?
What he would think from
What Cormac would think? He knows exactly all about these guys. So he knows that yes. The answer would be yes.
Okay.
Yepers.
Okay, and whose turn is it? That's Gloom 3. Where is he at? He is here, and he's. I thought there was a hallway here. Oh no, he's got to get through. So he kicks Concubine to the side, moves forward. And tries to touch you. And misses. This one's still. Hey, he's trying. You know what? He's like, this guy is not. He's not real. So yes, he's intelligent. So let's use a smart roll. That's a success. He moves away. At him.
Is Wicked there?
That's is that for the size of the illusion or the distance?
The area.
Yeah, that should be like
I guess that'd be
2
volume,
by 2 squares by 2 squares. So I need to change the wording in that because it'd be 2 paces by 2 paces. It'd be closer to 12 feet. So Donnie is. I don't think he's got anything in him.
Putting the kids to bed, and Donnie knows he can't hurt him.
Okay,
He's just
so
trying to
this
tank
guy
him and hold as much of attention.
This guy moves. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he has a pace of 12. 12. I like that 12. All right, Sid.
Well, he's tired tired of using the gun, so he puts that up and pulls out his silver dagger. Let's. I'm not targeting anybody extra.
That is
and my silver dagger breaks.
critical failure. No, it didn't break. You went, I'm gonna get you. And you stabbed it, and you sunk it right into the wall. And you're trying to pull it down. It was stuck in the wall. Oh my God.
That's my luck.
And Gorgio wasn't even there.
And down arrow.
Did you swing her spoon twice?
Wait, that thing is large?
Yeah, it does. I'm trying to figure out how. There's not an NPC for that, Brad. Is the problem, and it makes it's completely logical. It makes sense. I hadn't even thought about it until just now, but if there's an opposite plane for every plane that exists, there would have to be. You know what I mean? So I might have to make some adjustments to this this theme, but right now I don't really have anything I can counter that with. I wish I could, because it'd be cool. Then yes. So let me.
But if Peggy, you were going, don't let my wild idea stop you.
Yeah.
They'll
She's
come
swung her
regardless.
spoon twice.
Okay, I'm sorry. Had to deal with Brad on that, because he's cooking up some. Peggy does what?
Did she swing her spoon twice with this thing?
You can. You know what? You're supposed to. No, because
No.
two melee actions require. You can take two actions.
You have to take the 2 action penalty.
Well, yes, but you can't. What is it? You can't. It has to be with one hand, then with another hand, with a different melee weapon or something.
Oh, it can't be with the same thing.
With the
twice?
same thing.
Well, I think you can use the
If
same
you,
one.
like,
It's just
switch-
that there isn't any sort of edge that gives you that without
Right.
a penalty.
Okay. So hit the 2 action button.
There's just certain edges, like 2-gun kid, that
Right.
if you have something else in your other hand, you get a bonus, or you ignore a penalty type of thing.
I was thinking Jingo always had a rule that, and it may just be a Jingo rule that it takes 2 melee weapons and 2 different melee weapons.
I do not know.
Yeah, and you have to have either 2-fisted or 2-handed or 2-gun kid.
Okay, so hit the 2.
If you have both, you
The
can
2
use
action
one of
button,
each.
and you'll just take a penalty on the second swap. But I wouldn't see why, because you could hit somebody with a backhand with a sword or whatever.
Yeah, you
Right.
can shoot twice with the same gun.
Right. So yeah, but you still got to see if it actually does any damage. It's a wooden spoon, for Pete's sake.
It has done more than my shotgun has, so I don't expect this to do much of anything, but I don't have a lot of options.
You don't expect it to kill it.
You don't
Damn.
expect it to do a lot, and then it does that, which is a hit.
It does.
Okay, the main
Excellent.
thing is, let's see if you can get past the toughness.
Yeah.
Explode, please.
Can I Benny that damage?
You can.
I've got a few.
One of those
You
14.
certainly have plenty that you should do that until those 4s pop like popcorn.
Wow.
You should keep
you
doing
guys
that.
the exact same thing.
I know.
You know, you might also
Wait, do you
make
have
sure you
Elon?
read everything thoroughly. I'll just say that.
I do have Elin.
Yeah,
then
then
that should be
should
applied
be.
to it.
Oh,
Drag it to the damage roll on your sheet instead of dragging the Benny to the chat.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, where you would normally double click to roll the damage, you just drop the Benny on that.
Well, can I get that one back then?
Oh, if you must.
There we go.
Okay, now I want you to give me a luck roll that you cannot Benny.
But I cannot Benny. Okay.
Can we roll it at advantage?
All right.
That's a success. You see your spoon is enveloped in
Oh, thank
light,
God. Oh.
and you now have the arcane type damage on your spoon. It also makes a hell of a soup.
Excellent.
And I'm going to apply that.
Hell of a soup.
It makes a hell of a soup, which if I apply that, 2 shakens is a wound.
You can be
I don't
able
know
to
how
spoon,
to.
Peggy.
I don't know how to edit my spoon like that.
I will do that for you. Just go ahead and down arrow, and let's let Donnie
yeah.
Donnie do what
Definitely
he's
down
going to.
arrow
I
at
think
this point.
Donnie's just staying there defending, but I might have to put defend back on him.
Yeah, I had a second swing, but I'm good.
Well, you can move and swing if you want.
No, we got to figure out to change the weapon. So
Oh,
it's
I can
fine.
do that pretty quick. Let's see,
wow.
Peggy. So I find your weapon, combat, and I go
I gotta name this
to
spoon.
where is
Yes,
it? Wooden
yes, you
spoon
do.
and keyword. It was keywords arcane,
whole
right?
spoon of
Or is it
Azeroth.
at
Yeah.
arcane?
it was just arcane. I was just checking.
Capital
for you.
A, right?
Yep.
Okay. There. Now it should do arcane damage, which should get past these guys.
Sweet.
So now, yeah, you can move. You still got your movement and another attack. If you've queued up that 2 action.
Yeah, she's the 2 action. She's not gonna move, but yeah, 2 action. The second swing might hit harder.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
this guy's still. Oh wow.
All right. All right. That's extra. That's new.
Yeah, you see, like every time the spoon hits this thing, everything you've touched it with just kind of went through it like a shadow, and then all of a sudden, boom, light explodes off of it, and this thing starts staggering backwards, trying to get away from you a little bit, trying to like hold onto the walls like it doesn't know what happened. Wicked, you there?
Now I'm picturing Peggy using her spoon as a wand.
Let's see. Drake redeemed a Benny for Huff. So let's look over here. Then Drake redeemed Hit with a Raise for Fish when he gets back on his feet. So you'll get a hit with a raise. And Gorgio showed up. Still counts. He hasn't decided to intervene yet in this combat. So
Well, he's waiting for the perfect moment.
he's waiting for the perfect moment just to, You know, he wants to see a death among the characters in this game. So.
Well, Donnie's just gonna dodge again. There isn't anything else to do at the moment.
All right.
Unless it's not ordered right.
Let me go ahead. I've got it real handy here. Defend. Put that on Donnie. And I'm gonna make it last for 5 turns so we don't have to keep doing that. If you decide to do something else, let me know.
Okay.
Okay, CompuBot is incapacitated. And I'm gonna give, because Donnie is busy anyway, I'm gonna give him an extra Benny for down arrowing, because I took care of it. Check the status removed on that Gloum. Oh, good. Because there ain't nothing he would like more than to give Peggy a spanking. And he touches her and misses. He tries to touch her.
Try.
Oh. Oh, what do we have here? Let's see what she can do. Magic, there it is. Okay. So she steps forward into this square and reaches out to touch Huff. Where is... There it is. Okay. I need a luck roll from you, Huff. Jens. Loves Switzerland. Switzerland. Huff, you there? He's got his headphones off.
I can't tell if he's... Oh, okay, he was moving. I thought he might have been frozen.
No, he's moving, but he must be dinking with his headphones because he's got them off. Huff. Hello, Huff. Roland and Jaro.
Yay, he's back.
All right,
Maybe.
can you hear us? Huff. Oh, Hufster. Roland and Jaro. Roland and Jaro. Oh, Hufster.
What? Oh.
Oh, okay, so it works on Venno at least.
No, I just wasn't sure what the noise was because I killed Sirenscape because it was being weird.
He said it in Discord. The laptop was unplugged and died. And then he unplugged everything instead.
Oh, well, he's not leaving on the table.
I think he was on the laptop and it died.
Okay. Let's see.
So he doesn't have anything open except he does tons of cam going.
I think that's on the other computer.
That's right. Didn't he? He was using.
He'll
a
take
second
that.
one.
He'll take that. So nothing happened. All right. Was that the end? No. Yes. Fish, you're on hold.
All right, let's see. I will.
Don't forget you have a hit with a raise.
Yeah, I just need to find a bad guy. Yeah, Jens. I did not expect you, but let's go see if we can find my associates and you can give them the chocolate. I'm gonna grab that flashlight.
Okay.
And come down here first. And then
You see a pile of what used to be CompuBot laying in the floor there.
oh no!
Okay, there's your 8. Well, you got a pace of 8,
hey,
right?
fish.
Yeah. Question: Can I put the flashlight on CompuBot pointed towards where the bad guys is?
You can set it on CompuBot as you walk past him if you want, pointing towards this guy.
That is exactly my thought.
But he definitely knows you're there now because you come up behind him with a light.
Well, that's not going to help me.
That's not going to help you at all. Sounds like somebody just kicked a bunch of tin cans around in the hallway.
That's better.
Sorry to say, can't you Benny a pace roll?
I tried to drop it on there twice. It just nothing happened.
Let's see. Can you Benny a pace roll? I don't know
I
why
thought
you
you
could. We'll look it up later. But for right now, you can. You can right now.
All right. Can I heroically come here, step over the fallen body of CompuBot with my flashlight, and then cleave this thing in twain?
Yes. Well, you can attempt to cleave it in twain.
Thought I had a hit with a raise.
Oh, you do have a hit with a raise. So click the little raise button down there and do some damage. What number is he? 3? He's right there. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow. You can't critically fail damage, so you can Benny that.
Luckily.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to do that for sure.
Let's see. 3 wounds. He's got 3 bennies.
I feel like the Lightbringer should give him a penalty to soak.
He's gonna do that. He's not gonna spend another one. He'll take the 2 wounds. He's shaking. All right. And now, I'm assuming Cormac McConnor woke you up. What are you doing laying down on the job, son? Gotta stand up on your feet. Shoot her there, cobbler. Makes your nose wrinkle up.
I'm out of wine.
I don't know what his pace is. I assume it's 6.
Yeah.
He's gonna saunter in here casually. And he's gonna do some fun. He just got a very suspicious and mischievous expression upon his face.
Nope.
Okay.
Hero? It's wicked.
Something wicked this way comes. No.
No.
How about you?
He's back. Okay.
I'm otherwise on arrowage.
All right, and the illusion is where? Did he just cast illusion?
Yeah.
Where at?
Can't draw a square normally. How do you do that?
You have to do it with like the Alt or Shift or whatever it is.
It's shift. Say approximately there. You can spend extra points to increase the range or the volume.
And number?
It's just one, but it can be related things. So, as I said.
Okay. So you guys, now you can go ahead and no, you better leave that out there. Hopefully we can interact with everything. Looks like we can. All right. So go ahead and queue up next round. Dealing cards, jokers were dealt, deck was shuffled, and the Shadow Elemental goes first.
X.
Hey. Did I get a turn that round?
Yes.
Didn't you murder the clown?
Yep, you did.
I think you were first.
You murdered a Gloum, and then you like shook the other one up. It hasn't gotten back to you yet.
Okay.
But you did. But I did roll a luck roll for you, which is a very good thing. It's a very good thing, believe me, very good thing. But it's her turn again, and she once again. Okay, I need a luck roll from you, Huff. Are you happy with that result, or would you like to Benny that luck roll?
I mean, I guess.
I'm just asking. I mean, I
don't know what here, but
That's
when they did
worse.
magic against me, it was like a this versus that one. So that might be the case here. You are very.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay with 5.
You gonna stick with the 5? Okay. So she rolled this. -5 is 11, which is still a success with the raise. And all of a sudden you are imprisoned in a cube all the way around you. Like,
yeah, I know it. I was looking at that spell as well.
And so you cannot shake out of it. And let's see, what does she do? Actually, -2, 11 to 9. It's still a raise. Okay. Well, it wouldn't matter if it's a raise or not. And she's unsuccessful, so she does not go there, but she does back up. Let's see. She'll come to here. You hear them shadow. Shaken status removed for this guy who is. Where is this
That's
guy?
the sound I don't normally hear.
Is that the guy next to me that I shook up?
Yes.
Yes.
It is. His shaken status is removed. But I need him to make a fear check. Oh.
By the way, the illusion, is everybody seeing it?
You just now did. And what you see is out of the wall, like right here. Well, I guess coming up the hallway behind you, behind Fish, is like some creature made of light. Just almost the exact opposite of these shadow guys, and he turns and the whole hallway lights up, and he turns and he's freaked out, and he fails that, so I can't really give him a. I'll just do it this way. 1 fear points -2, isn't it?
I think so.
And he turns and tries to attack you, Gun.
There is the fear table you can roll on too.
And he misses. Is there a fear table in? I like that.
Yeah, there's a fun one.
Okay.
I mean, you can give a penalty. I don't know what would happen if he rolled a 22. I don't think that. I'm not sure that would work on him, but.
The hero's fight
No, don't use the fear
takes
table.
over. He acts as if he had a Joker this action. Okay, well, 2 more added to the fighting touch. Does a 6 hit you? No, we're not going to use the fear table. We're just going to play it like I already called it. Shadow Elemental, close that. I've got too many things going on here.
The fear table can be fun though sometimes though.
Yes, I'd imagine, but
Yeah, the one thing is a lot involve like
what is
temporary hindrances and such, which doesn't really work as well on the enemies.
Okay. Had to move that out of my way because I couldn't interact with him. That guy's done. Clown 17 is. Oh, I know where he's at.
Wow.
Adrenaline surge. The hero's fight response takes over. He acts as if he had a Joker on his turn. Clown, that was
No,
the other
that's
guy.
the fear table.
Shaken status removed.
So
Let's
there is
see. Well, I don't know.
adventure card by that same name.
What? What's that?
Adrenaline surge.
Yeah, adrenaline surge. That's what I thought. Clown 6. Where's he at? Man, it's getting there. He's right by Huff.
He's one from Huff.
He can't touch Huff anymore. So
No, this hallway is effectively blocked right here.
huh? Yeah.
This hallway is effectively blocked right here. Because there's a 10-foot wide invisible cube. Is it invisible or is it visible?
It's no, it's it's like a glass cube. So
It
it's
reads like stereo instructions.
doesn't it? Like
Is it,
stereo instructions.
Is it mobile?
No.
Like specifically stuck to the floor? I'm just imagining Hop start to rolling around in this cube and just crushing his foes.
He's crushing
Yeah, I was thinking of
me.
that too, but it doesn't look like Han.
Wait, you're inside the cube?
Yeah, I'm
He fails.
There's
So
a prison spell.
he
must have
tries
missed
to
That's where I was
attack
burning all those
Donnie.
bennies. I was trying to get better than her luck roll.
Peggy.
Gotcha.
Man, I couldn't.
I mean, I saw the rolls. I just wasn't quite sure what they were for.
I couldn't get better than a 5 on my luck, and she had like a 16 or some shit.
She's gonna keep swinging that spoon.
Yeah, it's she rolled a 16, you rolled a 5. 16 minus 5 is 11. She also did 2 actions, so it's 2 more points off of her roll, so, but it's still a 9, and that was a hit with a raise, Peggy. Oh. Well, now. Looks like Peggy's getting down to business.
Can I try bending that?
I was going to say, I think Benny would be nice.
Yeah, I wish you'd have said that quicker because I already applied it.
Oh, sorry. I can not.
Let's see. The wound off. No, the shaken was already shaken. That gave him a wound, right?
Is that how that
It doesn't
works?
say that. It
Yeah.
says shaken.
But if you were to apply it, should automatically apply the wound.
Okay.
As soon as they don't have that edge that.
So they're still shaken
That.
with 2 wounds, and so wooden spoon You hit with this, right?
So what we've learned is wooden spoon trumps shadow elementals.
There you go.
Trump shotgun.
Well, it does when I felt sorry for Peggy.
This is probably our number
What if
one
she
ask
put the spoon into her shotgun and fired it at things?
I feel that would destroy the spoon.
For actually a cotton candy
That's a
company.
But it might
one-time
destroy
use.
every
Wait, what
bad
about
guy.
cotton candy?
Have the child
I heard something
there
about
that
cotton
is the speaker
candy.
blue. This is
Speaker
unique cotton
blue,
candy that comes in
cotton
flavors like
candy that comes in
champagne,
flavors like
watermelon,
champagne,
sugar cookie, Manhattan.
laundromat,
Wait, who's watching
and
something about cotton candy?
It's not me.
It looked like it was Donnie's there.
oh, he's yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's coming through.
Cotton candy,
I'm not sure if it's being picked up by the mic or
laundry
what.
detergent flavored cotton candy. I can't wait to get some.
Wait, what?
That's what I thought it said. Anyway,
To rage with all the kids.
yeah, Wicked disconnected.
I mean, with the whole Tide Pod thing, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and Benny your
Yeah,
damage then.
Any
What,
damage?
There we go.
That's a bit better. I'll take that.
I'd say. And no Benny's left.
Look, Brad, Kitty.
Which kitty is
She
that?
won't-
Hi, kitty.
Izzy, and she wants
Hi,
down.
Izzy. I was confused. I didn't hear her.
Right.
All right, where's there? There you go. Down arrow.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep
So
slashing at this
I
thing.
am missing something here. Oh, never mind. Okay. Got it.
I may have still had the one thing targeted because I couldn't see it.
Yes. Fortunately, you can just clear all targets and then retarget.
You'd think that I'm clicking the clear targets button and it's not doing anything.
Get me as the sword.
But there we go. I apparently somehow unselected myself. All right, so that is a hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
And here's some damage.
Which one is he?
Damn.
Let's find dude. There he is. With that, okay. Well, he's got him, so he might as well use.
Well, that's one wound at least.
No. He had a penalty.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
So
Does he still get that fear penalty too?
yeah, if he's afeared of you. Wait a minute, he's incapacitated. It says incapacitated. Oh, that's if I award the and he fails anyway, so I apply that. And boom. He flutters away and disappears, and there's no more shadow cast in front of you there.
I kept him distracted with my dagger and the wall trick.
Oh,
Yeah.
good job, Sid. Dude, come over here and scare this one. It's my merry present.
Thought you were saying with your Mary Poppins, and I was going to be very
His Mary
confused.
Poppins.
Nine, that is plan C.
Mary Poppins,
He
y'all.
takes a spoonful of sugar. But is it a Peggy-sized spoon?
My spoon is too big.
It's a spoonful of sugar of pain.
The sugar of pain has been. Anything else, fish?
You're just gonna move there.
Oh, I didn't know you were moving. Okay.
It's probably
Moves
doing a
it.
thing.
Oh. Let's put you on a square. Let's put
alright.
Donnie on a
Yeah.
square.
That sounds good. He came over to stand next to Donnie and support him.
Okay. Cormac McConnor.
He's just gonna come over here for
You
now.
don't have me Lucky Charms. This is the first time you've seen this guy, Sid, and he comes walking out.
Whoa.
Well, it's not the first time you've seen him. You've seen him before. You're like, I know this dude. And since
this
Fish
is a
said
little embarrassing.
nothing,
Critical Role.
I'm stuck.
Fish said nothing to you about him. So, do you think he's an enemy or not?
Well, Well, it doesn't matter because my dagger's stuck in the wall right this moment.
Oh. So you're going to try to pull your dagger out of the wall? Give me a strength roll.
Well, it's not my turn yet.
Oh, I thought it was. It's Cormac McConnor's turn. He just goes to there. Is that it?
It's like, hey, who are you? Are you friend or foe?
I'm Jens from Zurich. Don't worry, my name's Jens. I'm Jens from Zurich. No, not Zurich, Switzerland. It's about 40 miles due west of Belfast. There's a wide spot in the road. You sent me away once before, but now it appears you can't do without me. Most can't. Just gaze upon my greatness. And then he passes his turn, I guess. Brad, is that?
Oh.
He's gonna do that for now.
Somebody should ask him to show his greatness.
Sid Galewind. It is your turn. Would you like to pull your dagger out of the wall?
Yes, is that a strength roll?
It's a strength roll. Is it enough? Is it enough? It should be. Yes, it is. That's a raise. That's a raise. You grab it. You grab it with one hand and put your other up there. Pull it out.
Yes, I meant to do that as I'm kind of dusting the end of the dagger off. Then I shall move. Cancel that. Don't delete token. Cancel movement. I shall go over here to flank for the fish. Oh, there's a thing over there. It's big and scary.
You see her coming through the door. She's looking at you, Sid. Let's see. Scott Steelbones Huff is imprisoned. Is there anything? I gotta look and see what. I don't think there's a breakout for this. Where is she?
There's not. There's not. I've already read it. There's no. Once you fail, you're fucked.
So
Yeah, but how many rounds does it last?
It's actually the way that the description, unless you have a different description, but for the players, the description is reading it as if the player was going to cast it on an NPC, an entity, because the objective is to banish the entity. But I have nowhere to be banished to, so I'm just time stopped here in the middle of this thing. Good news is I don't require anything to eat or drink because I'm time stopped.
Yeah, that needs to be pretty. That needs to be simplified a lot.
I didn't require anything before either, so.
I mean, I would suspect that the person who made it is dead. That it should also go away, but.
Yeah, if the person makes it, it'll go away if that happens for sure.
Luck roll is used against their luck roll, and then below that,
well, it's used against their.
it says it's an opposed. It's an opposed roll of the caster's arcane versus the target spirit.
Yeah.
But the success means the target is captured in the magic prison. And shaken. I don't think you put shaken on me. I should have shaken as well.
No, I didn't. But so if that's the case, give me a spirit roll, or a shake a bigger roll, isn't it? Or spirit roll.
shaking his spirit.
Yeah. And we get that. We get a bonus from Donnie inspiring us, I think.
Right. I think if you type in like /roll shaken, it should automatically roll the appropriate thing with all the bonuses.
There you go, Rondon. Type /roll shaken.
Yeah, like Brad said.
You can definitely do that for fear if there are. Because you can put a global fear effect, and then if you do roll fear, it'll kick that in.
Right.
Alright, it doesn't. It thinks it's.
No, that's odd.
It thinks it's a skill.
Yeah, it thinks it's a skill.
My bad.
Yeah. So just roll it.
Yeah.
Spirit roll. Straight out spirit roll.
+1.
+1. That's plenty.
I think
You're
it's
not
good.
shaking
No,
anymore, so there's no
Sorry,
need to
no,
put.
that was me trying to see the roll commands.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're still shaking. You can Benny that shake and roll if you want.
Could also spend a Benny to unshake. That would be interesting. The only way out of the prison is to spend a Benny.
All right, evasion, fatigue, fear, natural healing, bleeding out, knockout are
That's
the
a
ones you're able to
success.
do with a roll.
That's a success. So your shaken status never got put on anyway, so it's removed.
So I'm not shaking.
You're not shaken, but you kind of
But I
snap.
can't do anything.
Well, yeah, and you might like take a step forward and boom, and you're like, oh shit, I can't do anything.
No, I can't even do that, man. It says the
My
magic
roll
cube
was just a
emits
test.
magic cube emits light and air, but is otherwise impregnable. Time stops inside the cube.
Oh, so it's just about like a carbon. What was it they put Han Solo in?
Carbonite.
Carbonite. Yeah.
The upgraded version because it's clear.
It can be darkened down or it can be lightened up by the
Right.
caster, but I imagine it would darken it down because she's shadow.
Yeah, she's shadow. It's dark in there. Time has stopped for you.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're not
punch
even
time
really aware
itself.
of what's going on. Okay.
No.
All right, Donovan Boone, are you there? Able to make a move? I don't see him on the table. I don't think he's there. He's going to do the same thing anyway. Stand there and be a punching boy. CompuBot is in pieces.
Hopefully we can
Dealing.
rebuild him. We have the technology.
You gotta beat that bitch down, Peggy.
Where is Peggy?
Where are you?
Put over here killing all these people.
I'm in the main room where we first came in.
But there's nobody left to kill, right? I don't know. I can't see you. I don't know what you're doing there.
It cannot touch you, fish. And this one tries to touch Donnie. Oh, why did I do that twice? Why did I do that? That's not what I meant to do. That's gonna be a miss. All right, Sid.
Well, I'm going to attempt to shank this guy with the silver knife. Silver dagger.
That's a hit. Oh, gang up bonus. Okay, I was like, how did that hit? Well, you shook him out.
Okay, silver doesn't work on him, but that's okay. And down here.
All right. 17. Not doing squat. Huff. Again. Nothing. Well, I'm going to have to redo that magic prison. I don't like things that you can't get
You
out
don't
of.
have a chance.
Like I
to
said,
escape, though.
Yeah.
It's designed for the players to use against mobs.
Well, yeah, but
irritate
in my world, the mobs can use the exact same things
Sure.
against the players. So, and in anybody else's world too. But so it needs to be the same, but it does not need to be. I mean, you know, the bad guy needs a chance to break free too, because this one spell right here could end a major encounter, which is fine.
Absolutely.
But
Well, it is heroic level, so
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if it were cast on an elemental, it would send that elemental back to its originating plane. It would trap
Only-
them in a time bubble.
only if it's incapacitated, because it shakes them, or if they already are shaken, that gives them a wound, or if they already have wounds,
I got you.
then it gives them another wound, and if it incapacitates them, it banishes them back to their plane.
right, which is what death does to him, incapacitation. So, all right,
So as a thought,
gang
while
up.
I'm slashing this
Wow.
thing, you could the target might have to spend a turn or something, do a roll to see if they can break out.
It looks like it would be an opposed roll between the arcanes of the caster and the spirit of the target.
I'm just thinking that there are some things that you get like another one you get a save each turn.
Which the description starts out with the whole luck roll versus the,
If you ask me, there's about 2 paragraphs too much description in the whole damn thing. It's like
Well, I think that
yeah.
the luck roll part of it and that difference of the plus or minus and all that
the
stuff.
opposed, yes,
theirs
is
work,
right. Yes, I agree
for
with that.
being imprisoned. But then later in that next paragraph, it says it's an opposed roll of the caster's arcane skill versus the target's spirit. But it says success means the target is captured and is imprisoned, which I think that should be whether they escape or not.
Yeah. Because it
But
just
yeah,
kind of
you're right, it's
repeats
written a
itself.
little wonky.
Again, this game company didn't.
1984, man.
Yeah, it was 1984. They didn't. Yeah, they were a very small game company. I thought that it was a really cool adventure, but it did have its weak points, and this is, some of this is one of them. And we're going to find this as we move forward, and I'll end up tweaking it enough to get it to where I want it to be, and so I reserve the right to change things, and this will be one of them after this game. So. Cormac McConnor, Spellcasters of Fascination.
Also, I chopped that one really good.
Yeah, chopped it real good.
Which one? Which one?
Wounds.
One. It's at the very top of the thing. It's the Queen of Hearts.
It will.
3 wounds.
There it is.
19 damage to it.
3 wounds.
Three wounds.
It's got 1 Benny left. Let's see what it does. Go, Benny, go, Benny, go, Benny, go. It will apply the 1 wound because he can't, Benny. That gives him a 2nd wound. Now, did I see your comment? What?
Oh.
Where? I think we also need
Just a
to
little
address the
above.
lack of direct damage dealing spells, by the way. I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like the creativeness.
When you get up in the
Yeah.
I mean, I like it too, but we do need some, way to deal spell damage to stuff that's immune to physical.
Something that
It's
adds
a different
fatigue
type of
would be an
game, man.
interesting option.
Yeah, different type of game. But we can explore all that stuff. We can say, hey, if you could use some extra spell, well, fatigue is something that, I don't know, man. I don't like being able to. I wouldn't want the bad guys to be able to do that to you guys, because.
Well, I'm just thinking about something simple like blast or burst. Something that can be catered to a particular type of caster.
Right. I think there's some stuff in there like that. So
there's not that I can tell.
Yeah, there's a few.
You'll get there. I think it's much more creative.
On the list
this
of
way.
powers.
But see, like on the list of powers, there is a novice level power that could take care of this magic prison. It's called Dispel.
Right.
It's used to negate enemy powers.
Right. I mean, it would.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know you're talking about damage dealing though.
Yeah, I mean, since I'm a necromancer, who's to say I couldn't?
Again, Benno, we can look at all this stuff, and I may change some things. Well, there's no may to it. It's going to have to be done. If I want this to work in Savage Worlds, I have to be able to give and take here a little there.
Fear power would be an interesting one to allow for a necromancer.
Agreed. It would certainly be thematic.
I don't know who can do apportation, but that's a 2nd level. It's a veteran status one. It allows a small shower of stones rain down in an area 30 feet in diameter, doing 3d8 plus 1d8 for each additional power point used. Apportation.
Which one's it's under?
I don't know. I'm just looking at them by rank.
Oh.
What's the name? I didn't hear that part.
Apportation. APPORT.
It's under Poltergeist.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Poltergeist. It's a poltergeist. Put a poltergeist.
Yeah.
Poltergeist on it.
But you don't have to just. I mean, you can take those ranks in your. And build up being like a necromancer, like you said, Venno. But you can also pull from other ones too. You can spend.
I know.
Advances.
I know.
Because that one's only a 2nd level or 2nd rank, and that's actually pretty nice.
Let's get through the next 1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
That's okay. 3 characters, and then we're gonna take a break. So
I'm time stopped, so I
Your time,
So
yeah.
it's supposed to get a save against the fascination.
I mean, my top level wizard spell is Storm. It deals a shit ton of damage, but
yeah.
Which one?
High
Which
up there.
did Connor did that to? Which one?
The one on the right.
This thing?
The one that's not shaken.
That one.
Yeah.
And he gets a spirit roll. Doesn't bother him, doesn't phase him.
Magic weapon would be nice too.
Jens is rubbing his chin thoughtfully. And it's Peggy.
All right, Peggy. Moves forward, and you can see this thing just starting to creep out. You didn't even know it was there. That's Peggy. Isn't she hot? Isn't she so hot? Peggy, she's hot. I swear it reminds me of somebody I went to high school with. Can't think of who.
I know.
Are you there, Peggy? What are you going to do? I can't hear you. We can't hear a thing you're saying.
Are you muted again?
Oh, somehow
Yeah.
I was muted. I don't know how.
Welcome back.
Muted.
Quite a while.
Quite a while.
Since the
We
cat
ain't
was up there
heard
with
you.
you.
Yeah, we haven't heard you for a long time. So
We weren't ignoring you. You just weren't talking to us.
I mean, I wasn't saying anything important, but I was saying things. All right, yeah. Moves forward. She's gonna swing that spoon. Yeah,
come on, a spoon, a
that's
spoon,
right.
a spoon, a spoon. Wow. You make the
Damn.
spoon magic, and what's it do? It gets wicked. Getting wicked with it. Da, 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 da.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow,
Yes,
wow.
yes, by all means.
Make sure you drop it on the damage.
Yeah. I mean, it's not great, but it's better.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, yeah, no, actually, no, I won't take that. I've got tons of minis. Yeah, there we go.
Explosion.
One explosion.
Yeah.
I'll take that at least.
All right.
Meh.
Wait a second.
Man, that's a tough son of a bitch.
That arrow, yeah.
Well, obviously,
Oh, yeah,
Peggy's
this is
somewhere to
gonna be a
my
problem.
left.
Wait a second. You passed a turn, and she should have got a roll for shaking. Is yeah, she unshakes. All right. Oh, the hand of death. All right. She steps out in the hall, turns and touches you, Peggy. Reaches for you. Did she? I know I got her
Hand
targeted.
of death. What the fuck is that?
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing.
I believe that's the one that drained your vigor.
Yeah, it is. It is. How come that didn't? I got her.
Because that's
She's
classed
immune.
as a fighting?
I don't know. It also,
It is. It's a touch. It's not a spell. It's a. What do you call it? It's a trait. It's a trait. So
Spirit to cast it type of thing, and then the
There,
touch to see
and
if you
then-
affect them.
I don't know. It won't. It's still not treating it as a. Wow. Well, how did it work last time? Combat. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Let's see. Okay. Take Peggy out. Put that back on her. Try it one more time. I'm going to use the other rolls, but because is it not treating it like, let's see. All right.
Is it under the combat tab or the skills tab?
Melee, hand of death. On a successful hit, the target loses 1 die in vigor.
Good thing I invested in vigor.
I don't know.
Weird.
You know what? I know what it is.
You don't have anything targeted for one.
I did.
It looks like he did. I thought he was a.
I had the blood splatter targeted, I think. Let's try this. It's still not. Nah, something's jacked here.
Well, because like on Shadow
No, it's
Elemental,
not-
it doesn't
it's not-
say target.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
don't-
say any target. What happens if you drop it on Peggy's token?
It's got her.
I don't know if that's just hidden from us.
I mean, in the chat, it's not saying any target.
It's just not tagged.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say anything. Peggy's targeted. It is a.
no, Peggy is not targeted according to the combat tracker.
She's not now. She was. I just had her targeted with.
She hasn't been targeted this whole time.
There.
I mean, I saw the little
There she
No,
is.
you have. I think you have.
That's her targeted. She was targeted before.
I didn't see the crosshairs on her before.
Yeah.
Right?
He's really slippery.
Huh. So
That's weird.
Yep. I don't know, but it's still a hit.
Which one are you going with?
Well, the first one would be a
10.
10. It's still a hit.
was the first one.
Yeah, it gets past her. So Peggy will. That's just freaking weird. And Peggy gets a point of fatigue.
Well, I know if you actually roll the fighting skill, like that against somebody, it doesn't apply it. But if you have it linked to an attack under the combat tab, it will.
and it does say
So-
hand of death like an attack.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's weird.
Donnie,
It is just like one thing misclicked or something. in
are
the
you
setup.
are you still being the punching bag?
Yeah, I don't really have any other things to do.
Okay. Moving along. Dealing cards round 16. Donnie.
Break time?
It's break time. We will be right back. I'm going to cue up some music.
I'm going to go grab a bite to eat.
I'm going to think of more crazy ideas to tell Marb.
Oh.
Keep it up, fish.
Keep it right up. Let me stop that music first, so we'll stop all that for a moment. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So if you're still out there, come back. We'd appreciate it.
We clear?
Hey. We are back. And let me bring the gang back in. Now they are in as well. And I can close that window, and I can start closing that window. All right, top of the round, Donovan Boone. I guess rinse and repeat.
Yeah, I don't really have any other
Yeah.
answers against any of these guys. I shot at all the guys that I fell.
Defending. Okay, we'll keep that on you. CompuBot needs some help. How many of these things are there, Brad? Just the one moving from room to room and room?
There's probably there can be one thing, but it can be a group. So there's probably like several running around, looking menacing.
So you guys are seeing these creatures of light that are now, like, coming out of your flashlight, and this globe of light that I don't know, where is that thing at anyway? Where's the globe of light?
I think it's in this room somewhere based on how bright it is, but I don't know where.
I don't know, unless somebody's sitting on top of the It was here earlier. I swear I saw it. But yeah, anywhere inside this area, right? Yeah. Man, where in the heck is that? I don't know. It's irrelevant. It's okay. We'll move on. You guys are barely even in this building yet, but it's okay. Peggy Monster Slayer, it's your turn. And this thing just drained you and made your knees go weak, and it was not good. It was not good. Not good at all.
Is this thing distinctly feminine like the image, or is it really elemental?
Well, it looks to you like this is the form it's taken right now, but
Do I recognize it as a shadow elemental, or is it just some dark thing?
It just looks like a shadow. Yeah. No, that's artwork. That's just artwork. It looked cool.
All right.
So if you were the artist on this, because where I got it from did not have any attribution to the artist, so that's cool. I like that.
Anyway. Yeah, she's gonna 2-action spoon slap.
Okay, 2-action spoon slapping. Sounds kinky.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing, Mark.
That's a hit, man. I don't know. You and that spoon, you get some good rolls with the spoon.
It's ridiculous. I have no investment in the spoon. I have a 4 strength.
You have to pay extra for that in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Benny, I got him. Try again. I have too many Bennies. Wow.
Is there such thing?
Jesus. How many times can I roll 4? Like, for real?
I think that's it really wants you to have a 4.
All right, one more time, and then I'm done with this one.
There we go.
Take it. Wow, that does nothing? Shit.
Its toughness is 14. Yeah, you need some heavily exploding dice.
Yeah, you need to increase your strength or something. Yeah.
Shit.
Well, now I think she's going to be investing some in the spoon now that it's magical.
You're gonna need a bigger spoon.
I applied it. Did you want
to? A D4, even though I've got D6
I
and fighting.
shouldn't have applied that. So let's go back over here and put that back on. It's unharmed. Did you want to Benny that?
There's a strength score ruling on the why it's a 2-4.
It's a
2d4.
melee weapon, so yeah.
It's fighting only for unarmed.
Your strength is a
No.
D4, so the weapon is probably strength plus a D4.
Or it's like a D6 plus strength, and it's
Well, it's rolling 2 D4s, so I'd say it's a D4
Yes.
plus.
No, well, there's a thing.
No, except
if you're,
Venno,
if
she
you're,
would take a penalty to the attack roll, and she's not.
oh, okay. I thought it was no. That's only if you don't have a minimum score for the weapon.
Wait a minute.
minimum
It's,
strength for the
you
weapon.
don't. Okay, first of all, I got to fix something on Peggy. I did the wrong thing on Peggy here. When she got hit by that, she doesn't. All
What?
right, where's your? I don't know what's going on. There it is. Fatigue. She doesn't get fatigue. She gets the vigor D.
Vigor effect.
Yeah, the vigor effect. So who's got that on? Vigor D1. I should be
I
able
know
to
Sid
grab.
does. I just can't find me. There I
Sid's
am.
got it.
You're
and-
closest to her, is why I said that.
Yeah. Vigor minus 1D in bracket. Capital V.
Of course, now she's got it twice.
Well, we don't need that.
She got better.
Okay. There. So now, that fatigue should have done anything anyway. The damage didn't have any. Okay. So did you want me to apply that 10 and take no damage? Or are you going to keep dropping bennies?
No, if that's not going to hit, then this isn't going to work. So I'm going to down arrow here.
Okay.
How many bennies was that?
A lot of bennies.
There was a lot of
There's
bennies.
a lot of bennies.
Still got 3.
And a lot of 4s.
What happened?
Yeah, a lot of 4s.
Where's
Since there's a
she?
+1, that means there's a lot of 3 rolled.
Okay. Let's see. And down arrow. So it is now. Cormac's. How did. No. Where is Peggy? There she is. Glom 6. Okay. Who will continue to try to attack? Missing.
Still has Huff targeted for some reason, too.
Oh, it does? Yes, it
It
does.
rolled against me and Huff.
Weirdness. Okay, so this one has one target, which is Donnie. And it wants to touch him. And it can't because Donnie is dodging. Dodgy Donnie. Sid Galwin.
Good thing you watched The Karate Kid. Well, maybe he watched that one movie with a Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's how he got this. He's trying to do like a
That's more-
split.
He's just greasy.
Isn't Jean-Claude Van Damme just like an actor? Or a dancer. He's not really a...
That deserves a re-roll.
No, he was actually a competitive kickboxer for a while.
Was he?
Prior to becoming an action star. He's from like the Dutch school of kickboxing.
Okay.
All right, so I'll
makes sense.
shake him up a little
You'll
bit.
take the shaking? Okay, we'll apply the
It never
shaking.
seemed like it's acting.
And then I'll take one step so I can make sure they get the gang up bonus on both of them from me.
I think Steven
And get a little
Seagal's a lot full of shit, though.
Oh, he definitely.
Mhm.
Steven Seagal is full of shit.
Didn't we get into a big Steven Seagal
Yeah.
discussion?
We've gone over this.
Okay. All right.
If you think Steven Seagal is a actor,
Yeah,
good actor,
good actor, and he's really a
Or-
badass. Yeah,
or talk about Flat Earth, just follow him on YouTube today.
that's right. That's right. Who's
I'm going to move 2 over, actually.
Okay, there's Sid. Let's see. Sid moves 2 over. Boom. Oh, there's the light.
And-
Look, there's a light. You were on the light.
Oh, okay.
Let there be light. You know,
and down arrow.
these things should have a penalty with that bright light, I would think.
Oh, I agree.
But light creates shadows. You can't have shadows without light. Gunther. Sorry.
He's gonna wildly slash at these things.
Hi.
Hi. Wildly slash. Slash away, Gunther. Wildly.
There's the first, and it's not very good.
That's a hit.
That's a
Oh, that
hit.
is a hit. Oh, it's big and it's gang up. Okay, I'll take it.
Whoa.
Wait, why are you only getting the one gang up bonus? Oh, because of the other. There's 2 specters, right?
Yeah, I think it cancels out.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got to be up here. Does it have... Guess what? It has no bennies today.
Yay.
Yay, has
All
no
right, here's
bennies.
my second.
Boosh. So the one beating on Donnie disappeared. That's a hit with a
And
raise.
there's a +2 gang up.
Yep. Because the other one got removed.
Yep.
I feel that could have been better.
Wow.
But 3
Let's
wounds.
see.
Go hit the big thing.
It has no
I'm literally
bennies
stuck
left.
in the corner right now.
Go hit the
Boom.
big thing.
Yeah, that's the plan. He just takes this big slash, just goes through both of them, and they're slashed.
Oh, are you pulling a big Z?
Yeah, he's doing a big Z, and also it was like with the door. Oh,
Or was it a
Huff.
jar? Where is Huff? I mean, where is Huff?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that Huff made it back from break, come to think of it.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he's not on camera, though.
Oh, my cam. Yeah,
Oh.
I see him.
Okay, let me reload this. Which means I have to do this, waiting for camera to load, then I'm going to start. Yay. And there's everybody back. Okay. Very nice. Then you like to make the sex time. And then Fish moves to the door.
Would healing work on
It is the sword.
CompuBot?
It's the sword.
I don't think it would.
Repair would.
I mean, like a regular healing. I don't know how like extra magic this guy could be. All right, he's probably not going to do much. And by that, Marv, I'm about to whisper you something.
Okay. Sid?
Yes.
Your jacket just starts flapping. Like, because you got
Bonus action billow.
You're billowing. Your jacket is flapping all over the place. And then it stops.
Sorry, I had to have that throwback to Asen.
Well, good. So yeah, your jacket just starts flap like the wind is blowing it. You're like, what the hell? Just flapping, and then it just stops.
I don't have the swarm skill yet.
The shadow turns and looks at you, Fish. You have brought me the sword.
9.
You want the sword? You can have it. Stab.
Oh, that's a good one. I will do that one.
And she tries to touch you with her hand of death, which I'm sure that's going to hit, although it's not going to say
I
it's
feel
gonna
like
hit.
that's going to hit.
Shit.
It's going to hit. You need to... let's see. Gunther has Vigor D minus 2D. And Gunther's vigor is... Oh, wow. Okay. Moving on.
Oh,
You feel really like nauseous and sick and weak. You're like, man, it's the flu. I just got it's Montezuma's revenge. I got shit in my pants.
I wonder what the German equivalent of that is.
Huff is in a pin for right now. Is Queen of Spades result affected by quick edge, redraw until 6 or higher, 2 redraws. And I thought that said something about jokers. It didn't, but it did give you a queen.
You took quick,
Yeah.
finally said.
What? No.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, I've had quick.
Oh, well, apparently it actually did something for you.
It's just I still tend to draw low. Well, I see this thing. I think I'm going to go over here and back up the fish. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There, let's go to that side.
You get right here and your jacket flies up in your face. Like this, and you can't see.
What the hell?
It's like wrapped up around you, and you're like, it's like attacking you and stuff. Doesn't really do any damage, though. You get where? Right here, beside fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I know where this wind is coming from?
You can't feel any wind. The jacket it's like like you stood up in a biplane and unzipped your jacket. That's what the jacket is acting like. Except there's no wind.
Right.
It's just your jacket is just freaking out.
I'm like, what the hell? Can I attempt to stab Shadow Elemental through the door?
You can squeeze in between. I'm not going to give you any penalties. Hell, it's hard enough to hit her, and it ain't going to do any good anyway.
Probably not, but I might shake her if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
I've got some bennies. Let's blow some.
Blow some bennies.
How's that for an attack?
That is a hit with a raise, for sure.
That is
For
a great
sure, by golly.
attack.
Clean clear to Flagtown, come on. Oh, you're gonna have to do a little better than that.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Take it.
Yay.
It's a burns, but not that badly, but I'm a little shook up.
What the hell?
Flex
I'll
the
try
leg
once
a lot.
more. Oh. I'll take it.
That was intriguing.
Yeah. Except it gave her a wound because she was already shaken and you bennied your damage, right?
But I don't see his raised die there. That
You're
attack
right.
have another extra D6.
Because it's
that didn't have my raised die.
Well, then roll your D6 in, and we'll add 5 to it.
I think that's at least 2
that
wounds.
is 2 wounds, and she has 1 Benny. She exercises her right to use at this moment in time. She soaks one of them. Oh, it hurts. It burns. It burns. How did you do that?
Oh, you don't like silver? Down
Donovan Boone. I don't think I put
this one doesn't like silver.
Daniel, go back here and start trying to fix up poor concrete training.
All right, and you see this guy here. You've seen him once before.
Yeah, he seemed to be helpful while I was trying to survive. I'm just going to give him a nod look.
Just walk up to him, nod,
the quick little nod as we walk by.
You look down and Compubot's little lights flashing back and forth, but his legs are all mangled, broken.
Error.
Oh,
Error.
look, you start. Yeah, that goes right there. Oh, it's a Carter pin that goes around there. Look, put the Carter pin in, clips one of the legs back on.
His head's supposed to face the other direction, it turns out.
Is it Carter pin or Cotter pin?
Cotter pin.
Or the?
That's what I said. Cotter pin.
I heard Carter pin. I
Well,
didn't know
I
if it was
think
something else or not.
No, it's a Cotter pin, but I said Carter pin because around here, growing up, I heard it as Carter pin. So
I mean, I can see that.
I think Roland's asleep in his chair. He is.
I think you might be right.
He's like, I'm catching some shut eye here for a second.
No, he's caught in the carbonite
Oh yeah,
trap.
he's in the carbonite trap. That's right. That's right. Okay, so where are we at here? Donnie Boone moves to there, starts repairing on. It's going to take another round to get him repaired and working again because he's been blown all to hell. So, or no, that wouldn't have been a success if you did 2 actions. So. Anything else, Donnie, or you want me to pass your turn for you there?
Yeah, yes.
All right. Shaken remains. What? Oh, because she's got a wound. Oh, shit. She's still shaking, and she has no bennies today. No bennies left. Peggy.
Great job re-rolling that, Vanna.
Thank you.
Oh shit! This spoon's not going to work against this thing. Is there like a?
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Oh, you just mean because of the needed damage?
Yeah.
I mean, you could step back and switch to your shotgun. It seems to be quite tangible. I stabbed it.
Yeah. Can I step back and trade weapons and still shoot?
I was able to do it earlier.
Yeah.
You can usually do 2.
Yeah, you can do 2 manipulations of objects. Unless it's something really difficult you're trying to do. But yeah, just tucking your spoon away and pulling a different weapon.
Yeah. I'm going to attach it as like a bayonet.
Oh.
It's a heat.
Hobgoblin exploder roared like a...
Every time.
You could do better.
Yeah, I can do better. I'm really blowing through these.
That's better than average for 3d6.
Yikes.
That's not.
Uh-oh.
I gotta go for it.
Uno mas. Now, at least you're back at the beginning.
I think that time the hobgoblin roared and then laughed a little bit. Did you hear what it said?
Yeah.
It went.
For a night. 13 bennies tonight.
You have.
Use them or lose them. Down arrow.
Down arrow, Gunther.
We lose them as soon as this combat's over anyway.
Right.
You think? You haven't gotten new bennies or cards since you entered this building.
Too bad my cards are useless.
We were hoping this was all the bad guys together.
Gunther.
I mean, did we set off an alarm or something that we didn't know about?
Oh, walking in the front door and shotgun
with shotguns, yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah. 30-foot ceilings. Oh yeah,
really cutting our way in. He's gonna. After Sid said that, he's gonna come over and try to chop at a scary one that tried to kill him earlier.
All right, chop away.
Which, I mean, to be fair, that describes most of these, but this one.
This one especially.
Yeah.
Plus, one got away downstairs too.
Oh yeah, there was one, and we chased it to this floor.
Yeah. So there was at least enough time for me to let everything on this floor know we were coming. And what we've done on this floor probably has alerted everything on the floor above us.
It burns. It burns.
I was thinking about bending it, but that worked.
Oh.
Not gonna mess with the
Master, the sword, it comes, Master.
Oh. Might want to turn her off. Being able to talk to somebody else like that.
The sword comes.
Finish him!
Yeah.
All right, Cormac McConnor.
All right, let's.
Always after his Lucky Charms.
Always after me, Lucky Charms, but you can't have the purple horseshoes, green clovers, blue diamonds.
I feel like he would know this, although I don't. So Donnie doesn't have that. So Sid had that, the vigor thing. Is that something that one of the effects of healing can heal?
Possibly.
The what now? The vigor thing? The effects of healing?
Well, I'm
Yeah,
hoping that once he's dead,
it has
it'll...
things like
Yeah,
neutralize
we'll
poison
worry
or
about
disease.
that after. Has he got healing or something?
Yeah,
Let's see.
exactly. And he would actually have an idea, I think.
He's got True Sight twice. That's cool.
He's got all of them because I had to add him.
Oh, that's
from
right.
The powers.
That's right. So let's see. Healing doesn't normally work that way with your.
Yeah, I was thinking with like some kind of modifier. I didn't know what sort of anything the vigor thing was.
I click on healing and it says new power. Oh, because it's not loaded. Oh.
Yeah, you can add a point to neutralize poison or disease. For an extra 10 points, you can heal older wounds. And for an extra 20 points, you can heal permanent crippling injuries.
Yeah, crippling injuries plus 20. Permanent crippling injury,
And
which
she's
is
gonna come
not.
over here.
That would be like from an injury table, so that doesn't have anything to do with your. This is more like a curse. So,
All right. That's exactly the kind of thing I was thinking of. If he had some sort of curse thing, maybe. He's going to come over here, and he's going to try to use fascination on the shadow one. He's
okay,
not
so
going to do it
he's
very
gonna
well.
come here, and he has a critical failure, and all of a sudden you see him, his hands spin around like this, and he's got this blue light in front of him, just like on his token, and all of a sudden he starts staring at the blue light, just like on the token. So there he is in the throes of fascination.
I tried to help Huff. He was going to command her to release you from the prison.
All right, Huff is we're gonna alter that. It's got to be altered. Might as well do it now. Huff, give me a strength roll, and actually it's magic, so it needs to be. He's
got a magic hand.
He does have a magic hand. Let's see. What would I give it?
Let him literally smash it with the magic hand.
Yeah, roll the hit
Starts
with your
moving a
magic
little bit,
hand.
just
Joker was dealt to villain, awarding many to villains. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's not even gonna come close to busting down.
I mean, I didn't know what to target or anything, so
yeah, that's fine. It's just it really needs to be. Well, you give an object so many wounds or whatever, and there you go. Okay, well you hit it, you connect. Like last time, you swung it and your fist kind of slipped on it's like glass. Okay, well I need to hit it at a 90 degrees. Okay.
I'll take that one instead.
You'll take that one instead. And we don't really have anything to apply it to. Be
So would
toughness.
she do some kind of
See, it's got
contested?
Well, it's really what the toughness of the item is, and it's a magic item. So, so.
But it's created by her. Wouldn't it be like an opposed? That would be an opposed roll against her.
Like spirit or whatever it is that she uses to
Something
cast.
her arcane, yeah.
Her arcane spirit.
But she's pretty busy with us. It's not like she can focus entirely on.
She can't do anything. She's shaken. Remember?
Oh.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, if she's shaken, I would think that she would be able to.
Good solution.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to maintain that. And we'll give you your Benny back.
Okay. I spent 2.
I want my Betty back.
Did you get that? Did that come back to you?
We got 1 back. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you go. All right. So this thing disappears, like you're pushing on it, and all of a sudden you fall through it, and you end up right behind Peggy, bumping into her.
Okay. It looks like Peggy stepped back away from it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll pass through her square. And
Marby's Benny back grill.
Oh, that's a hit.
step up and smack her in the back of the fucking head. Hey, you forgot about me?
Oh, I was wondering where you were.
She can't hardly talk to you.
Consistent.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, she had.
Yeah, she got a Benny back.
She got a
from the
Benny.
Joker.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. But it's went past her turn now, so we'll see what happens. Or is it past her turn? It's not past her turn. Yes, it is.
I don't
Yes,
think
it
No,
is.
actually, I'm like the end of the round.
Oh, you're at the end of the round.
He was at the end of
So-
last round. I don't think this one's officially started.
This one hasn't started.
So then she didn't get the Benny yet.
Wait a minute.
Because I never passed my
Okay.
turn or anything.
There's her shaken. Shaken status is removed. How were
He did
you?
apply the wound.
Yeah, what were you? Oh, you went ahead and took a move, even though I told you your thing was down. Because when she got shaken, yeah,
Oh, I thought it was my turn.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, that's okay. That's all right. Well, there we go.
Well,
So,
he was the last one to go right before this round is the thing.
so let me fix her up here because she would not do. Okay, still has. She's not shaken anymore. And she looks at Fish and she looks around you guys.
I also need 2 Bennies back again. For the rerolls on the damage. The Bennies that rolling damage.
Chips sound delicious.
Yeah, they do.
Crackers or whatever they are.
Well, actually, it's a
Actually,
donut stick.
donut stick. Why is it donut stick? I'm sorry, Bill. Okay. Let's
Make
see.
it sound like
No, what
John
was-
Leguizamo doing Sid and Sloth.
Let's see what she. Okay, she did that. But I've got to see just how much that can do. So let's go comment. Let's come down here to shadow walk. Shadow walking range 30. Okay.
Anybody got control light?
No.
I mostly have stab things.
I have control animal.
Stab thing is a pretty good power, though, to be fair.
There we go.
And Mike, I think Saffron enjoys being in the spotlight, so to speak.
Hi,
Yeah.
Saffron.
I don't know. Does Cormac have something that would allow that, Brad? I don't know.
I mean, I was thinking if you had true sight, on it. He doesn't actually have any like traits. Any
Fish.
like wait, where did you go?
And since we are at the top of the round, it's a great place to leave it for the week.
Oh, that's a good spot.
Yes, it's a good spot to leave it. She disappeared. She vanished. And but you know that she is around somewhere. She is around.
Right, so she disappeared, but we're still in combat. Is that correct?
You've been in combat since you came in this building, round by round.
What round is it?
18.
Can't see that in Savage Worlds. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's the warehouse all over again, Brad.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight our way all the way to the top, probably.
Still hoping we just attracted everything's attention and it's down on this floor.
Oh, I think we attracted everything on this floor.
Oh yeah. So that's it for the week, gang. And let's come back over here to some cams, and we get to see Saffron's butt. Saffron's got his butt up in the camera, but not anymore.
Saffron's itchy.
Let's see. Tomorrow night you can watch Drake Takes over on twitch.tv/Drake Takes, and he will be doing Empire of the Ghouls. I think Matakuri's DMing that. So you can catch him over there, and then we'll be back here next Thursday for Savage Thursdays as usual. So let's just get out of here for the night. So say bye, everybody.